Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Regular setup here today, but welcome everybody to the show. Thank you for being here. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and then of course we want you to interact with us throughout the show. Give us some thumbs up, hearts, and all those good things. We appreciate it. Today I am remotely. I am in Studio B, but I have no producer. My producer is in Studio A. Say hello to Michael, everybody.
There we go. Hi, everyone. Today, I am Mr. MP.
Okay. Very professional.
Yes.
Mr. HP is on the road. He's being a rock star this weekend. Well, tonight. He's got some shows. And then tomorrow, he's joining me in Houston. We're going to Quilt Market tomorrow. I've got some book signings and fun stuff, but I wanted to be here today since we have been kind of gone a lot, so we appreciate it. Now, of course, on Fridays, we celebrate Fridays at GE, and today's drink is inspired by our trip, our vacation. Me and Mr. HP got a little, kind of the first long vacation in 3 years, and we really enjoyed it. Part of the time was spent in Sorrento, Italy, and I don't know if you know this, but limoncello is Mr. HP's favorite drink. It was a little drink that him and Prince used to share together, just a little limoncello on ice. And so we went to a limoncello orchard where they grow their own lemons and make their own limoncello. It was amazing learning about the process and the insight. So the classic drink to have in Sorrento and on the Amalfi Coast is a Spritz, in particular, limoncello Spritz. Very easy and simple. So you have some Prosecco, Italian Prosecco, and then some limoncello and soda water. Now, if you wanted to make this a non-alcoholic drink, to get yourself some good lemons or lemonade, fresh made lemonade, and mix it with some soda, and you'll have a very refreshing drink. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday.
Mine does not look nearly as pretty as yours.
Well, mine looks so pretty because I went outside. I haven't been here for a little bit over a month, and my lemon tree exploded, and I picked 10 pounds of lemons. So I've got my fresh picked lemons in there, so it looks extra pretty. I'm sure Mr. HP is jealous of us, though. This is one of his favorites. Now, Mr. MP, do you have a quote of the day, though?
Oh, I sure do. Okay. In Iceland, beauty is not just what you see, but what you feel. Who's this by?
This is by, but this is very true.
Yeah, I agree.
Nope. It's very true, and it's very true for Icelanders. We're all about the vibes and what you feel when you're in. It's really and truly when. If you travel and you see something really spectacular, it's a feeling that kind of happens to your body. I remember first time I brought a friend to Iceland that she just loves nature, and we went and saw the biggest waterfall, and just standing there in front of it, she was just so full of emotion and she was crying because it's a feeling to see something beautiful and spectacular.
For sure.
So yeah, really make yourselves feel it. And then you'll feel the beauty as well as seeing it. I love this. Okay, we got some quilts on the set. Behind me, I have my Dangerous quilt, the monochromatic versions. I have 2 of them. So this is the one I made out of all of my black and white and gray scraps, back when I did it the first time. And then behind Mr. MP, we have a special one from the panel book. Now, why'd you pick this one, Michael?
I picked it because I like the color green and I like nature. This is no diggity, and there's some wolves here, and it sounds like GEasy had a name for them, right?
Yeah, those are Timberwolves, of course, and we have, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And when I mentioned those names to you, it was like I was,
Speaking
yeah.
Greek. Who are these Greek
What,
wolves?
I think one of them is Kevin Garnett,
Probably that one.
and then yeah, the other one is behind your chair. So
Yeah, he's busy.
yeah, but that's the other superstar, Ant-Man. So Anthony Edwards. Anyways, we'll let GEasy be the basketball fan,
Please.
and you can just enjoy the color green.
I'll vibe. I'll do the Icelandic thing.
Yeah, be the vibe. Okay, so there's some great national days today. Not many, but there is World Smile Day. So everybody smile. That makes everybody around you feel good, even though the world around us doesn't give us a lot to smile about, maybe. But let's just smile and we'll feel better and make everybody else feel better. It is Animal Welfare Week, National Boyfriend Day. So if you have a boyfriend, celebrate him. I like to call my husband my boyfriend still sometimes. It is also Kids Music Day and National No Sugar Day. Well, does it count if there's sugar in your drink?
I was just about to ask. Well, it counts because you didn't know the day before making it, so you get grandfathered in.
I think so. And so we can just skip over that real quick, the no sugar, because I don't know if I could go throughout the day without sugar a little bit. But tomorrow is National Cinnamon Roll Day. Just
coming back strong.
Maybe they have the no sugar so they can have cinnamon rolls, which is a sugar bomb. National Cinnamon Roll Day and Vodka Day. So may I just suggest a breakfast of cinnamon rolls and a Bloody Mary.
There you go.
You get your vegetables and your sugar and your baked goods.
It's all about balance.
All about balance. But let's get to our favorite Friday segment, our show and tell, our Friday show and tell. Let's go. We are starting off with an amazing Kimberly quilt, and this one is made by Janice. I love the purples and the greens and just this little skinny border around the edge. It's beautiful. Up next is a Katrina quilt. I love this one. Halloween, and especially this fabric line is just beautiful. This is Julie who made this one. I love the pop of pink, the pop of orange, so much fun, and what a perfect pattern for a playful fabric like that. Next up is a Taylor quilt made by Brenda, and I love that she was able to just insert that little panel in there, length that I love, with the beautiful red, white, and blue fabrics. What a perfect quilt to use for the panels. I love that. That's an easy one to add into. Then we have a beautiful Mia quilt made by Robin. Oh, I love these colors. Is this verdigris? Oh, no, it's a Halloween. It is, Michael, do you remember the name of it? Home Sweet Haunt. Yes, that's a beautiful quilt. Have you figured out what you're going to do with yours?
I'm doing Ursula with mine, but I was actually thinking about this quilt for that fabric bundle today. So thank you, Robin, doing my work for me.
I love it. I love making, having other people make the quilts I want to make. So I love that. All right, next up is Lori made a beautiful Velocity quilt. Look how cool that is. And it's also Halloween. Guess what it is? It's October, everybody. It's time to start doing everything Halloween-ish, if you like Halloween, like me. I love that. Then we have a little Dina table runner made by Louise. That's really, really beautiful. Little Dina is a part of our Lil Pattern Club, and we have a new pattern coming up this month. So this one was released in August. Beautiful job. Next up is a gorgeous, strip stacks. Strip stacks. These are two of them that made by Suzanne. I think did we skip over number 7, Michael? But we can take that.
You know what? No, I sure did. Let's do number 7 first, and then we'll go back to Suzanne.
Okay. Number 7 is a gorgeous London Calling quilt by Colleen. That is beautiful. Love, 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 love it. She made it from our kit, so the fabrics, it looks just like mine, and she's got it finished. Way to go. That is no small feat. The strip stacks was Suzanne's, and I do believe she made 2 quilts from her scraps, something like that, 2 baby quilts or smaller quilts. I'm not sure. I like that little border she added around the edge. It's a fun quilt, a great one to use up scraps. Then we have a quilt made. This is Diana. So this is a free pattern. Great to use up a layer cake because it is quite forgiving, simple, fast. And some people tend to want to get rid of their pre-cuts because they're not, maybe ideal for certain things. But this turned out great, perfect. And the Diana pattern is free, everybody, free. Last but not least, we have an amazing Winnie quilt made by Linda and absolutely stunning. I love those muted colors. This is the one that I have, I think. No, this is an older line. Oh, this is beautiful. I don't remember what it was. But I love the Baptist fan quilting on it. That is perfect texture for this gorgeous quilt. Amazing job, everybody. Thank you all for sharing. Keep them coming in Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook, and we might share them. Awesome job. Those were beautiful, beautiful work. Now, we have lots to talk about today. It's mainly updates on a lot of things. So we have our 1-day retreat coming up really, really fast. We have started shipping the boxes, those of you that ordered boxes. And we, of course, this happens every year. One of the fabrics is not in the warehouse yet, but it's delivering on Monday. So those of you that have Insectarium, your boxes are probably going to go out last, but we will get them out. As soon as that fabric hits our warehouse, it's going to get cut and delivered. But just wanted to give you an update on that. So some of you might be seeing some shipping notifications for your boxes here today. And then, of course, we're trying to get them all out early next week. But I wanted to talk about some of our Stripology shop partners that are participating in the retreat by doing an in-person event at their stores. And we have shut down our box selling, but you can still get the boxes at some of these shops. So we have Society in Castle Rock, Colorado. She still has 4 spots available. We have Pieces of Love Quilt Shop in Oroville, California, Nebraska Quilt Company in Fremont, Nebraska, Quilt & Code in Burnsville, North Carolina, and Chicken Feed Quilts in Alberta, Canada. We have Tilted Quilters in Jacksonville. Still 8 spots available, so contact them if you're in that area and want to hop on. El Cajon Sew and Vac in California, Warm and Cozy in Illinois. I think most of these shops are sold out. Uptown Blanco in Blanco, Texas. Blue Bar Quilts, Middleton, Wisconsin. They've got 6 spots. And then Casey Maker Studio in Kansas, Mission, Kansas. Cactus Quilts, Tucson, Arizona. And Quilter's Gem in Grand Forks, Minnesota has 9 spots available. So if you're in the area, want to spend a really fun day, either you'll have to contact the shops if they're doing the Saturday retreat or the Wednesday retreat, but I think it's going to be great. Oh, Sharon is excited. I am so excited as well. Now, I thought, you've seen 2 versions of Margot, the one I made and the one Jody made, but these amazing stores have also made samples. So we have some photos of their quilts. So let's show them, Michael, some of these amazing quilts. This one is I do believe this is Blue Bar Quilts in Wisconsin. This is Bee Haven Fabrics by Rachel Rossi. Text fabrics, and a little bit of Hema in there. I love that. This next one is
Sorry.
from
Did you want to talk about Hema? Because I think it's gorgeous.
I spot them. I can spot them in there. I love that. That's the purpose, is using the Hema fabrics to blend in with others, and they just make that border pop. I love that. Okay, we have cactus quilts, Margot. This is beautiful. A little bit softer tones. Perfect borders for this one. Next up is Society. Is this one Society? Oh, this is option 2. Is this Lori Holt Fabrics? Let me double check my notes because I can't see what the name of. Oh, this is
option 2 coming up next.
Okay, yeah, this is Society. So I think this is Lori Holt Fabrics, and then the option 2 is the Batiks. Oh, this is stunning. That's really beautiful. That's great. They have 2 options. They got 2 samples done. We have Tilted Quilters, and they made Margot out of Storyboard by Seth Apter. How cool is this? I love it. Love the minimalistic borders. That's perfect. Super fun. And if you're nervous about those little half square triangles in the corner on the sides, don't worry. We don't make half square triangles. It all happens automatically, naturally, like magic. Okay, this last one is this Warm and Cozy? Yeah, Warm and Cozy. And is that Warm and Cozy, Michael?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. And it's a little bit of Tim Holtz using his palette line. That's really, really cool because it really doesn't appear like Tim Holtz. Now that I'm looking closer, it is. Beautiful. That's awesome.
Job. I love it.
I know. I love seeing all these quilts ahead of time in fabrics that I didn't choose that are going to be in our boxes, but we know we're going to see so many more Margos. So any questions that pop up about retreat? El Cajon Sew & Vac has a few spots available for the retreat too. So I wanted to mention that. Barbara hasn't done a retreat yet. This is her first. It's going to be a blast. I promise. I promise. Awesome. Yes, it's going to be really fun. So that is retreat. A little update on that. My second update, of course, October Sew Along work in flannel. The Margot, it works, but there are quite a bit of seams, so it's probably not the ideal fabric for the Margot quilt. It will work because it's not like super tiny, but I would probably reserve my flannel for something else. Okay, I am heading out to Houston in the morning. Quilt market kicked off. Well, the show doesn't open till tomorrow, but today they have all their classes and stuff. And because of my schedule, I couldn't make it out today, but we are going to just walk the show. I have some appearances and things, and one of them being a book signing for the Panel Mashup book. So very excited about that. Me and Doug will be in the Moda booth signing books, and we'll be talking about the book probably the whole show as well. And I promised to take a little bit deeper dive into the book today. So some of you were asking on Tuesday when we were talking about it if we still had any kits left we had those pre-kits. What did we call it? Pre-release kits. Early release kits. So we do have some. So Michael, do you want to put up the ones that we have still available? So Yep. We have the Santa's Reindeer one, which is a super fun, very quick to make. So if you need a quick Christmas present or just a quick lap quilt to have on your couch for Christmas, this one would be easily done, 56 by 66. It includes all the fabric for the top and the binding, exactly how it is in the photo with Santa's Reindeer. And what else do we have? Oh, we have the We Are Family placemats. Those come together to make 4 placemats in these exact colors and fabrics. Beautiful fabrics by Moda, and includes the backing as well, because that was really pretty backing fabric. So I just thought I would include that too, since they're so little. And those are it. Oh, we have one more. Yeah. More Christmas wishes. Of course, Santa making his list. This is the Lovely Day quilt, and it's 74 by 80. I adjusted the borders a little bit to make it a little bit smaller, And so it's a perfect lap size. It could fit a smaller bed too. So I love this one. This will be fun for somebody to show up for Christmas, and this is laying on their bed. So this kit is available, and we have the Mariner's Compass Pretty Young Thing quilt available as well. This one is quick to make. They're all pretty quick to make, and very simple, but so striking with that panel in it, Mariner's Compass panel. Winter Whisper, Sky Full of Stars. This is the original that is in the book. We have a kit for this. And this is kind of one of my favorites. It's one of the last ones. It's always one of the last ones I made for the book. It always becomes kind of a favorite. And it was one of the last ones I made. And I just loved how it turned out. I love the fabrics that I used for it, which are just kind of pulled from, here and there from Color Club, and it just matches that panel perfectly. And this is the puff paint panel. Has a little bit of a texture. So cool. Anyways, we have more panels that are not kits. So if you want some inspiration, you want to try one of the quilts out of the book, here are some panels that we have available in the store now. Not in a kit, but you can definitely pull from our basics to create it. This one is called Tundra something.
Tundra Crossing.
Tundra Crossing. With the beautiful polar bears. And then we have, what's up next? You're going to have to say the names.
Okay, I can do that. Hazy Shade of Winter.
Okay. Hazy Shade of Winter. That's a 1-yard panel. That's great. A great one. And there's a bundle that goes with that one. So you could definitely get some coordinates. What else? We have
Winter Whisper.
Oh, this one Winter Whispers. So pretty. I love these images. This will be super cute in like the holiday panel or holiday pattern, for example.
Then we have
this one, lights.
Yep.
I know what that was called. This one I use in my quilt, so definitely can build a kit around that. Grinch is available. And that's a 24-inch panel, so that will be fantastic in a couple of the quilts. Maybe even No Diggity that's hanging behind you, Michael.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
So then we have, we have the panel for Holiday Wishes. This one is Dear Santa. Oh, no, what is it called?
Santa's List.
Santa's List. Yeah, so we have it as if you just want the panel and not the kit. We have that still, just a few of them. And then, I love this one.
Pedigree?
Love this one. Yeah, Pedigree. And we have bundles with that too. I absolutely love it. It just came in too late for me to use it for the book, but I think somebody's planning on making something out of it.
Ooh. We got Smoky Mountains.
We have a couple of national park ones for Smoky Mountains, and then I think Shenandoah for, yep. And then what else? We have some
Cruise in the Open Road.
Yeah. Cruise in the Open Road, which is great. So these would be a little bit smaller squares, but could be worked into quite a few of the quilts in the book.
And we've got Foxden.
Mogstad just came in. So this one comes with a bundle that I haven't even shown yet. So, but this is fresh in the store. The bundle is on the website already, but it's so cute. And the colors are just gorgeous. Nice for this time of year.
Love it.
And that's it. That's what we have. But you know what? We have been ordering heavily on panels all throughout last year or this year. So we have lots of great panels coming in, and we'll keep coming in because I see a new one and I can imagine it in one of the quilts in the book. So I hope you're enjoying the book. And now today, new and fresh, those of you that live abroad or prefer ebooks, the ebook for Panel Mashup is now available. It is on the website. And of course, our ebooks come in two formats. You get a PDF version, and then you also get an e-reader version. So that is now available. I know a lot of folks have been asking for it. So now we just usually don't release it until we have started shipping the actual book. So today's the day, everybody. All right, so some more updates that we need to talk about. Some exciting things is our Tilda fabrics and the Tilda kits that we did for the Merry Little Christmas fabric line. So we have quilt-alongs planned, and we have kits for the Dear Santa and Winter Birds. We sold it on the store. So let me give you a little backup. So this fabric line by Tilda was extremely popular. And Tilda USA made a little bit of a mistake. They oversold it by a lot. They did not anticipate how popular it would be. So we placed our initial orders and sold out on most of that. We, however, were able to order more. And we always do this. We always ask our rep, can we for sure get it? Because we don't want to start selling it until we know for sure that we're going to get it when the line comes in. So we placed our order way before the line started shipping. They guaranteed it. But of course, when the fabric started shipping, we only got our first batch. And everybody was apologizing to us profusely that line was oversold, but the rest of the fabric should be coming in November. So our second order. So unfortunately, we didn't know until now, and we had sold a lot more kits for that second shipment. So what we will be doing is shipping the kits to the first that ordered. And then if you ordered in the second batch, I don't know exactly what date that was because things happen so quickly. We will be shipping your kit as soon as it comes in November. And some of those fat quarter bundles for the line are also a part of that. So we had planned on anyway to start our quilt-alongs. Now the Stripologized instructions and videos will be in your account by mid to end of October. We will kick off our quilt-along for both of these kits or both of those quilts on October 16th during a perfect pair show. So I'm gonna infiltrate Kara and Nancy's show and do those little bits of the quilt along. So we'll be doing that on the perfect pair shows. That's going to be on Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Of course, you can watch after the fact, but we will start there. The first one this month is mostly about the cutting and getting ready. It might be a little bit of head start, but so even if you don't get your kit until November, you'll still easily be able to do it with us. So, and the videos will be in your account forever. So you'll be able to keep up and do it whenever you want. Okay, any questions coming through on any of this stuff? Cindy's
will
asking
you have
if
a booth in Houston?
Yeah, I was just reading that. No, not a booth this time. We are just going to walk the show. We had too much going on leading up to the show. And if you have been to a trade show or prep for the trade show, it takes weeks of preparation. So we knew we weren't going to be able to do it, but we are going to be, our next wholesale trade show will be H&H in May in Chicago. So we're excited for that one, but just going, and I'm going to meet with friends and colleagues and hopefully some shop owners. So if you are coming to Houston, see me in the aisles, stop me, check in with us. So excited about that. All right. Any other questions? No questions on the Tilda? I'm excited because I am starting my prep for the videos and I got to show you. So as I was going through, I have a little show and tell, a little surprise show and tell. As I was going through my Tilda stuff and getting ready for it, I found a couple of quilts that I started. I started a lot. And those were for the Tilda kits for last year. And it was the, let me just show you. It was the squirrel quilt and the pumpkins. So since it is this time of year, I decided, okay, I'm going to take these blocks and turn them into little pillows for my front porch or something. So I'm not quite done. I have to finish the borders on this. Whether that will happen this year or not, doubt it. I don't know. And then, so here's the other one. So it'll be 2 pillows on my 2 chairs. And then I found my pumpkins too, and they are so cute that I think I might have to make a pumpkin pillow too. So that's what's so cute about these patterns. Okay, Barb asked, do we need to get the Tilda patterns off her website too? Yes, the Stripology pattern is just really the Stripology cutting instructions. And then if I Stripology any parts of the pattern that has those instructions, you will have to get the free pattern off her website, just print it off of there. And I refer to it in our pattern. I will refer to it in our quilt along and in our little videos that I post in your account. So definitely have to get that. Jan, yes, my calendar is bursting, but that is nothing new. That's how I've lived my life for the past, 10 years, and I love it. All right, one more thing, one more announcement. If you were one of the folks that reserved the Echoes of Iceland package, the pre-order package, which is the fabric kit, the backing kit, and it gives you the book, the actual printed book, and the video classes for the block of the month. If you were one of those that reserved earlier this year, we sent you an email. So check your email if you want to take advantage of those savings, those $70 savings. You can now go and secure your kit, pay for it. So you'll be the one of the first ones to receive it once we receive the fabric. We are not anticipating the fabric coming in until mid to late November. So we are going to turn around, of course, and cut as fast as we can. The book will be delivering sometime end of November, beginning December. We are not kicking off this block of the month videos until February anyway. So we got some time on that. But here is the full product. If you need a little reminder, if you pre-ordered, so we had the Echoes of Iceland Cool version, which is really just referring to the backing. So you get the whole 10-month program, Spiral Bomb book, full fabric kit, which also includes the backing kit and the video classes. So the other colorway is the warm backing kit. So you would have purchased or reserved either one of those. All right. So you have till the end of the year to take advantage of this. But we had, as we described when you purchased, we had a deadline of September 30th to cancel to get a refund. So now what you initially paid, it is a down payment, of course, towards the kit or the whole package. So take your time, but the sooner you do it, that's the order that will ship your kit. Anyways. That's the update, but we have some fun new fabric to show you today. And I actually filmed my fabric pull and everything while I was in Minnesota yesterday. So I think, no, was I there yesterday? Time flies. Maybe Wednesday. So first line we're going to look at is called Oasis. So if you're ready, let's roll it. This first line we're going to look at is called Oasis by QT Fabrics. And I'm going to start by showing you the panel that comes with it. It does not come with a bundle, but it's sold separately. Look how gorgeous. I love this. There's so much versatility looking at this, what you can do. You can cut them out. They're about 10 inches. And you have a buffer so you can include a little bit of turquoise around it. It's 9 blocks. And they're all a little bit different. So yes, you can cut them out and use them like this, or what I love is chopping blocks up that look like that and put them into piece blocks. So either way, it's going to be gorgeous. So this is the panel. I'm going to put it with the bundle here later, but the bundle is a 12-piece bundle, starting with this beautiful floral. Now, I love these really rich colors. You'll see that those teals and blues and turquoise with a lot of gold and vibrant yellows, oranges, reds as we go through it. So starting here with our deepest blue fabric, this next one is a great texture. This is a very typical look for Morris Group. It's what they create all the time, Morris Creative Group for QT. I just love this little layers that just give the fabric so much depth and life. Looking at this one, these little circles of those flower blocks that you saw on the panel. I love that they're random, they're overlapped, and a beautiful taupe in the background. And then we have one kind of a resting tone on tone in that taupe color. A little bit darker, which I love to have a little bit of more dimension with it. Going more into some florals, small floral here with a gold, and now we see some of the deeper blues in here. And then a little bit larger floral, you'll see more yellow. This is so vibrant once you see all these colors together. You're gonna love this. If you like color, this is your collection. So from there, we're gonna go into our golds. We have that same tone on tone print that we have in the turquoise in this bright yellow and gold. And going into a medium floral here that just has those tones of gold going into that deep amber color, a little bit of orange hues in there. Same tone on tone in the orange that we had here. I love these darker spots where you see a little bit of that burnt orange and burgundy coming through. We have the small floral as we did here in the yellow warm tones. And going a little darker into that amber and finishing off with almost a red, kind of a burgundy color. Nice little tone on tone print. Beautiful line, and if you like color, this is just fabulous. Let me put the panel right up here so you can kind of see how all these pull those colors out. And my fabric pull, I'm going to start here with the warm tones, and starting with a yellow. Glaze Sunshine. Nice bright yellow. Look how great it looks with this color. Just love that. And then I did kind of an ombre effect. This is glaze also in the tangerine. So I have a little bit more orange to it. Next up is grunge russet orange. You'll see a little bit of red patches, which is really true to this print right there. And then I pulled, personal favorite. This is Hema, lichen in the poppy color. I just love this bright red and how it plays with both sides of the coin, kind of. And into more of the blues and turquoises. I pulled chalk and charcoal in the Capri, a perfect tone with some of the turquoise colors in there. And then I love this one. This is Grunge Dynasty because it has a little bit of yellowish green, which you see in the prints. So that's another great option. For a little bit of darker blue, because you'll see darker blue in here, even though there's not one print, I pulled Thatch Coastal for some of those darker hues. And then Hema, Pebbles Night Sky. So it's a little bit more muted, but it's a great addition to match some of the deeper tones in this print in particular. Now for one more to pull out some of the deeper tones, if you wanted to pull out some of those darkest pieces of burgundy, I pulled another Hema, the Lichen and the Rhubarb, which has those deeper tones and a little bit of more subtle brown in there. So that would be a great match too. For this tone here of the taupes, I pulled grass cloth cottons in the pearl, and I just love how that one fits in here. You could pull this out and use it as a background, or just mix it in, because I think what would make this really stunning in a quilt is popping it with a black background. So 2 options here: Crackle and the Raven or Paparazzi Black. Neither of them are pure black, so you have a little bit of gray, but you can see in the panel that the darkest pieces are black, so this is really going to stand out on a black background. One more addition, we have a 108 that comes with a line, Oasis Blender Turquoise. It's pretty much this print we have right here, just in a 108 printed. So you can have a completely matching 108. This is Oasis.
All right, Gudrun, what do we think of Oasis?
I just love this. I love it so much. The colors, somebody said it in the comments, just reminds them of Italy. And that really, truly does, especially where we were on the Amalfi Coast and Sorrento. Just beautiful. Now we have the panel. If you want to see the panel a little bit better, can you put that panel up on the screen so that they can see it? It would be perfect for some of the quilts in the panel book. So there it is. It's 9 panels to 9 different ones. So that comes cut like this. Does not come with a bundle, but it works beautifully with it. Beautifully, beautifully. I love this. And like I mentioned, you can chop it up. You can use the whole, do whatever you want. But I have another line to show you. So let's take a look at our next collection. This is a gorgeous collection called Winter Magic by Dani Mogstad for Riley Blake Fabrics. Winter themed and really totally hues of blue and into cream. So I love when we get kind of a monochromatic feel, and it's so perfect for something themed like winter. So beautiful deep navy background here, and you'll see all those lighter blues, a little bit of a seafoam color in there. Just beautiful scenery with the trees. And we have some snowflakes, of course. Winter magic. Snowflakes are, of course, winter magic. These look like frost on the windows that get created. If you live in a cold area, you know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Beautiful typography pattern here. This one says, build a snowman, snowflakes, sledding, winter wonderland, frozen flurries, all kinds of fun stuff. I love the little snowflakes kind of sprinkled in there. Going into something with a little bit more light blue. This Fair Isle print here with a knitting pattern, which could be a cross stitch pattern, whatever it is, or whatever you want it to be. And another light blue. I love this print. This is probably my favorite. Really nicely tossed with the little flowers and leaves, little branches, and then there's little kind of a tan branches and snowflakes in between, gives a little bit dimension. We have a typography quilt print, in the lighter blue. And then we go into this seafoamy color, so a little bit of a green hue to this one, but I love how it all plays together and still feels monochromatic. It's that same print we have in the light blue. And then we have the snowflakes in that color. Just beautiful. I don't know, it might be this print or this print that is my favorite. I can't decide. Then we have a true nice calm print here in the seafoam, just these swirls. It looks like a little bit of wind happening with your snowfall. And then we go into the off-white tones, that same small floral. And we have the snowflakes on the off-white. And then we finish it off with that same print where it's just the light blue on, kind of reversed from this one on the off-white. Beautiful line. So 12 pieces, and I pulled colors to go with this that kind of do the same kind of ombre effect. We'll start with Grunge Nocturne, kind of your darkest navy, but I love that this grunge has some light blue in it. Beautiful hue of blue. And here we have a new collection that we carry now in One Air Surface Design in the navy. I love it. Has a little bit of a teal undertone. Fits perfectly in here as well. And then I wanted to have one that would kind of bridge the colors, and I love this. This is Stash in the check blue. It has little white stars on it, so it matches this theme perfectly. And then we have, going into the lighter blues, we have Deco Stitch Blue Mineral. Love this hue, love this fabric, have used it quite a lot. And in those lighter tones, we have a brand new Floral Elements. This is called Blue Jay, and I really love this kind of a grayish light blue color. Really modern. Then we're kind of going a little bit into those greens, but there is another Floral Elements that's a little bit lighter. You can see it's lighter. This is Arctic. So it, again, bridges into those greens, between those blues, into those greens. And I had to add this one because it's so fitting. This is a Bumbleberries Duck Egg, a brand new color in Bumbleberries. And I love that it has a lot more contrast, and it kind of looks like snowflakes. So I just thought that would be perfect. For some of the green tones, I pulled also Crimp in the Neptune. That's a newer 1 yard for us, a new collection. Love this one from Dear Stella. A couple more. I pulled Grunge Soothing, another brand new grunge. This is, obviously, these colors are very in right now. And then finally, I found a perfect off-white that would go with this, with the snowflake. It's called Winter Whisper Snowflakes Ice. So, looks really good with it. Looks like it all fits together. Now, for an accent color, the natural thing would be to go to the tan that is sprinkled throughout, and you can be subtle and just pull something that's just a pure tan, like grunge tan, that would give you, kind of keep the feel of the line and be really subtle, but still it stands out from everything. You can use this as a background, or you can use it as a focus print, accent, whatever you want to do. If you wanted a little bit more punch, you could go a little bit darker gold. So this is Hema in the knit, and the color is Dandelion. So it's a little bit deeper, brighter, but not too bright. So it still would work really well with all the hues in the line. And then I thought I would bring in one option for you for like another subtle focus accent, and that is going kind of a dark charcoal, almost black. This is Hema in the lichen and the obsidian. So you'll see it will still stand out from the blue fabrics, but it's kind of a natural progression into a darker. But of course, it's going to stand out a lot on the lighter ones, and so it could be a great background. It could be a great focus, just something to kind of punchy. You wanted for a center of a block or something like that. So this is Winter Magic. I have a suggestion if you're looking for a 108. This comes with the line from the same line, Winter Magic Flurries in the blue, and it is kind of an ombre effect. It's really, really beautiful. Look at this. So from the selvage goes from dark to light, or dark to the green, to the medium blue, to the dark, and it repeats itself all the way to the other selvage. Really cool. And that would be a great backing. I love the big circles in here. So Winter Magic Flurries Blue. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That one makes me want to start sewing some winter stuff. I think I need to do a little bit of a clarification. We were talking about the Echoes of Iceland quilt. Those of you that reserved the kit, the full package earlier in the year. So some of you might be surprised when you click that link in your email that you're just brought to the page to purchase the kit. I mean, it looks the same as the reservation page, but it is not. So now you are purchasing it. Once you put it in your cart, and you obviously have to be logged into your account. Once you put it in your cart and you go through the checkout, it ties your name to that purchase. So automatically you will get your down payment that you paid when you reserved and that discount. So $70 will come off of that price once you go through the checkout if you pre-ordered, or if you pre-reserved, should I say. So yes, you have to go through the checkout again to pay for it, but that's how that works. Don't be surprised. It feels like you're buying it all over again, but remember, you were only reserving for the first time. All right, I hope that explains it. Any other questions, let me know, or post them and we will bring them up. I think
we did have one question. And that was for Winter Magic. Suggestions for
Oh, yes. I think all the time when I do monochromatic lines like that go from dark to light, it is really cool just to use them, scrappy mix. So anything scrappy with focus, like Dina, like Sammy, like Algorithm, like Amelie or supersized Amelie. Those are always great where you can pop it with one color, which I was showing with that tan or with that gold. But you could also do something that is scrappy with background. So using that tan as a background, that'd be also a great idea. For example, doing like Athena or anything like that and use the same background. Do a Kira or a Nova, anything like that with just a background. I mean, there's just so many options and ways to use it. One thing that pops in my mind, because I was just using that quilt the other day, and that is Jackie from Mixology 2, I believe. Love that one. Super fun. But yeah, so many options, and it will make a fantastic quilt. Just sticking to that monochromatic feel of it. Clarissa's another one that is scrappy with focus. So remember your matchmaker series. That's how you learn how to pair fabric with a pattern. They're free. They were, last time we did the matchmaker was 2 years ago, about 2 years ago. So like September, October, tip of the days, 2023. Maybe it's time for us to do something else with it. Maybe, huh?
We have one more question.
Okay.
And that's with the Echoes of Iceland pre-order, do they have until December 31st to pay?
They haven't until December 31st to pay. But again, however, the sooner you pay, that's the line you get in to receive your kit. So if you are going to wait until end of December, sometimes there might be a chance that, well, we're not going to run out because we are reserving yours for use, but the sooner you can pay for it, the sooner we can get it to you after it arrives. Because we will open it up for whatever we have left to those that didn't reserve. And so we will do that a little bit sooner because we know exactly how many we have reserved. But we will hold it until December 31st. But I don't recommend waiting. I don't recommend waiting. We know how that works. Okay. Should I worry if we haven't received an email, but I pre-ordered? So if you haven't received an email, but you know you pre-ordered, you can also go on the website, go to the search bar, type in Echoes. it will bring up that page. It is not accessible anywhere else but to search. And then once you put it in your cart, if you're logged in, it will apply that discount because it will just tie that to your name. Those are all tied to your name and email. So it should work out. If it's not working out, just email us, help@GEquilt But always make sure you check your spam folders regularly for emails from us. Sometimes, when email providers update their, algorithms and filters, some stuff starts going in the spam. Trust me, I have to check it every day. Okay, we have a winner. So we have lately been doing this really fun new thing on Fridays because we have so many folks joining our community, joining our email list and our Facebook group to become a part of this amazing Stripology community and watching our shows with all of you that have been around for a while. So we draw one name from the new folks that have joined us this week in our newsletter. So a random picker for this week. Do you want to put the name up? Pamela Crow. So Pamela, congratulations. Welcome to Stripology World, the wonderful world of GE. And we appreciate you. Hope if you're watching, just send us an email to help@GEquilt and we'll send you your gift card. If you're not watching, we will reach out to you, but hopefully you can join us and watch our shows at some point. So thank you for joining, and you're in for a fun time. Don't you all think? Now, our upcoming shows, we have Tipsy Tuesday coming up this next week. That's going to be October 7th. I have to tell you, all our shows have something going on for the rest of the year. It's going to be so much fun hanging out with you all till the end of the year. Then we have One Art Wednesday will be happening next week, October 8th, and Jody will be bringing you some great deals on one yards. And then a week from today, Happy Friday lands on October 10th at 12 p.m. Central Time. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday, a great weekend. Scowl, everybody. Enjoy your time. I'm off to Houston, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Lay your fabric here, cut it right there. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. Quilter's Paradise.